it was gonna happen, right? It was gonna happen, and we needed it to happen now rather than trust me, we needed this right now rather than this happening in March. Right? My name is Amanor. Welcome to the USGoonerz channel. I'm a diehard Gunner fan in the United States, and this channel is pretty much for everything Arsenal. You're an Arsenal fan, yeah, definitely subscribe to me, right? Subscribe, turn on post notification bells, and be part of this new family that I'm trying to build over here. So, yeah, I have to admit, man, I'm gutted. Like, I have two different types of mixed emotions for this Arsenal draw, right? So, on one hand, I'm gutted that we couldn't get the 3 point, especially when we were so close. And this is, we were in the situation whereby we usually thrive at in the sense of defending a 1 goal lead or 2 goal lead, or pretty much defending a lead in the dying minutes of a game, right? So, we did the same with Manchester United in the first game, but this one was different, right? So, we worked hard to get the win, the equalizing goal from Bukayo Saka, and I thought we put in much pressure. And then Trossard comes out with a Waldy, and I'm just so impressed with how. I mean, the belief was there, right? When it was 1-1, the belief was all we needed was, just to get the 1 goal, and got the 1 goal. Now the belief was there to get the winner. We're back to how we normally are. Get that important goal to put us in front and pretty much just see the game out through. I mean, it's easier said than done, but I just knew it was just, one of those nights where you just want to get away with it. You just want to get that 3 points in and bail out and go on international break. Because when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, we're getting pressured, and it's not like one of those games where we know they're gonna try to score and they won't score. But this team has already done what a lot of teams haven't been able to do in the past couple of games, which is not just get a direct shot at goal, but score a goal, right? So they've broken a deadlock. Yeah, it was becoming that kind of game when the ball going in, and there was one chance that they had that Raya made an incredible save. I was like, oh my goodness, that could have been 2-all. Just thinking about it, I was like, okay, yeah, that feeling came in. Then it went away when Raya made the save and it blew for the free kick. I was like, okay, cool. But the ball's kept coming into the box, and I'm like, it's a reality, right? It's a reality. It's 2-2, right? And I'm like, okay, this is not the position you want to be in, but hey, we gotta go again. And at that point, you were like, okay, there's no way we can go again. But yeah, we could go again. We had a clear chance, and you're like, oh my days. Calafiori gets the ball on target, keeper makes a save, the rebound for Marino, they block it off, and you're like, okay, it's one of those nights. But you have to see this as it just makes me remember the Man City game where like, okay, Man City did what Sunderland did, scored early and went on the defense, and we ended up getting a draw because our goals came in the last minute, right? And it was similar to this. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna get over this one. It's not the end of the world. Pressure off, right? Like everyone was focusing on the clean sheets, the shot on target, the not conceding goals, the not getting close to not even making Raya make saves. So it was building up, and it was unnecessary pressure with the pressure of being chased and also to try and win the league for a very long time. This was an unnecessary pressure. Like Arsenal could have been playing throughout the last 8 games and conceded goals, but still win comfortably. And the idea of conceding 1 goal wouldn't have been the end of the world. Like, okay, London Bridge is falling down, right? It would have been normal, but it became abnormal when, oh damn, they've never conceded, you know. And now it finally happens, and everyone's panicking. But yeah, like I said, the positive I take out of this is it removes that unnecessary pressure we don't need. provided we come back from international break and treat this draw as a blip, which I think it is, right? Because I know we're better than this. And the one thing I felt like we needed this to happen in order for us to refocus and not get complacent, because we actually did get complacent. We were so confident that, yeah, no team can take a shot at us and even concede, because that's how it's been for the last 8 games. But this has done a wake up call like, hey, Raya, up your game. Gabriel, you guys are not invincible. You know, you're not. We needed that reminder that you're not going to work the league, right? You're not just going to walk the league. You're not going to win every game till May. Every teams that have won the league went through a phase like this, you know. And guess what? Man City could win, or Liverpool could win tomorrow, or even a draw. I don't even care about that. Manchester United were winning 1-0. Manchester United were second in the table. I'm like, oh, damn. So, yeah, don't get carried away from 10 games. The table is moving constantly because the gaps is not much, right? So it's still the beginning of the season. If there's any team you want to back to go the long run, is the most consistent team. And what team is that? Arsenal. Yeah, we're the most consistent team in the league so far. Every other team have had a draw or a loss, you know. But this draw was like an anomaly. A loss would have been an anomaly. The usual thing was us winning, 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 and winning comfortably, dominating games, controlling the game, seeing the games in the end, having a next to perfect defense. So it was gonna happen, right? It was gonna happen, and we needed it to happen now, rather than trust me, we needed this right now, rather than this happening in March. So we needed this right now. We needed this wake up call to make us be more sharper, right? Like, okay, this is a title race. It's still wide open to anybody. We have to be on our A game. We switched off and we got punished, but it can't happen again. So yeah, yeah, it's not the result we wanted, but I would accept it and take out the positive, and this is one of the positive that I can think of. If you're an Arsenal fan, especially if you're an Arsenal fan in the United States, yeah, consider subscribing for more Arsenal content and watch me as I, analyze everything Arsenal, talk about Arsenal. And yeah, it was a gutted feeling today. Not the feeling I wanted, but I'll take the draw. Yeah. Sunderland played well, they deserve it. It's a good time for the international break to come up. That way we can take that break we need and analyze everything. And good things that a lot of players will be coming back from injury. Come 2 weeks later after the national break, and the first game is the London Derby with Spurs. Yeah, after what I've watched so far, Arsenal just need to keep doing what they're doing, but be more sharper. Don't get complacent thinking that you're invincible. You're not. You haven't won the league yet. I'm not gonna get an Arsenal for that, but I like what you guys have done so far. Keep doing it. Don't change. I mean, change if you have to, but change for the better. Don't change for the worse. So yeah, yeah. That's a terrible feeling, but that's it, man. That's it. Bye bye.